sing a little song to Stuart Fielden. Barry's gonna get ya. Well, it's all important that Barry McDermott keeps his cool out there. Staring straight down the field at Fielden is McDermott. McDermott appealed for calm in the newspapers last night. We'll soon find out whether he gets his wish granted. This is Joe Vagana, drives it up, tackled by Andy Hay and Willie Poaching. The referee tonight, Kirkpatrick. Fielden, tackled by Ward and Diskin. A good challenge by Ward, fighting hard in the tackle there. Falshaw, the former Leeds player, has had his great days at the Bulls, have been part of the success, the seemingly unending success for the Bulls in the last couple of years. Francis Cummins lets it bounce past him. Very wet soil here tonight at Headingley. And whether it came off Cummins or not, it will be a 40-20 anyway. A costly mistake for the Rhinos. Skidding off the wet turf here at Headingley. The pitch in perfect condition, but a covering of rain from earlier this afternoon. Leeds just taking their time to get back and pack down here. Make sure the back line's set up, but the Bulls, within the first minute, have a chance on the Leeds 10-metre line. Deakin finds Forshaw. Forshaw looks at the run around by Deakin, but is well tackled by Poaching. Goes down the short side now with Lowe's. They have the numbers here. This is Withers. Withers is score. And what a start for the Bulls. Michael Withers taking the ball. The cutout pass from Lowe's finds Withers, and Withers gets the scoring underway with less than 2 minutes on the clock. Well, these games are so tight, so intense, the slightest chance will be punished. And the mistake by Cummins costing Leeds position, and the balls from 10 metres out took a couple of tackles but got their way over the line through Withers. Ryan Bailey it was with a desperate dive to try and get the tackle in, but it was all in vain. Withers had the pace, having a tremendous season for the Bulls, the Irish international. And so now Deakin, the Wiganer, has this conversion attempt from out on the main stand side. He's certainly got the distance and he's got the direction. And he gives the Bulls a 6-0 lead. So Kevin Sinfield gets the game back underway. Kick down towards McAvoy. He runs it out. He's tackled 15 out from his own line by Diskin and Ward. Works hard in the tackle, does McAvoy, and gains an extra metre. This is Gilmore down the short side. He's tackled by Senior and Pratt. Carl Pratt back on the wing after a spell at hooker last week in the absence of Diskin. Price finds Deakin, spreading the ball quickly. The Bulls, this is Vagana. He's brought down by Bailey and Sinfield. Miss man again, Deakin playing for the gap. Barry McDermott pulls him down just over the halfway line. Last tackle now. Leon Price goes to the air. Cummins is underneath it. Can he take it? He does indeed. Bangs it back from his own line. Tackled by Fielden, 12 metres out. Poaching. Finds Caldwell to stretch to take the ball. He tries to go around Peacock and Forshaw, but is well tackled. This is Shep Walker. He skips through one tackle. Still going Walker. Brilliant run from the young man. Diskin now. Penalty to Leeds. Interference by Vagana. Good work there by Chev Walker. He's made his team nearly 60 metres there with the penalty. And a good kick there from Sinfield to make sure of that. This is Ryan Bailey. Hits the ball at a charge. Tackled by Fielden. Diskin to Sheridan. Sheridan to Ward. Ward spinning in the tackle. Tackled by Vagana. Diskin goes from his own. Finds Bailey. Bailey spins in the tackle. Gets it back to Sheridan. Sheridan running at the line. Finds Barry McDermott. McDermott charging upfield. He's within 5 metres of the line. Poaching. Finds Sheridan. Sheridan misses out. Diskin to find Sinfield. Sinfield going on his own. He finds Chev Walker. Chev Walker cuts back inside. Can he get the ball down? He can! Try Chev Walker! Well, tremendous play from Leeds there. They moved it from left to right, using their power and strength. A great ball there from Sheridan to Sinfield. It drew in the Bradford defence, and then the sheer power and strength of Chev Walker stretching to the line. A tremendous try. Well, both teams showing a fantastic attacking flair so far in this game. Well, it's been a fantastic opening couple of minutes here. Bradford first, down the Leeds end, then Leeds first attack, and they've come up with a score. Well, there are always fireworks when these two meet. You can be sure of that. Chev Walker's 8th try of the year there. That's Kevin Sinfield, who's taken over the kicking duties tonight. Misses the conversion. So 6-4, 7 minutes gone. Sinfield did incredibly well in the build-up there. Good dummy run from Bailey. So, Deacon now gets the ball back in play, kicking across the ground, trying to use that wet surface. Danny Ward just controls it with his boot and then picks it up, drives upfield, Fielden and Lowe's in the tackle. This is McDermott. McDermott steps back inside, but Garner comes in with Peacock. Peacock, a lifelong Leeds fan. Perhaps someday he'll be seen in the blue and amber. This is Barry McDermott, tries to go over the top of Leon Price. Price did well to stand his line. This is Sheridan going for the 40-20. No, it's gone straight down the middle, but good pressure from Leeds and a good chase from Kevin Sinfield. Vaikona coming up. Vanakolu gets the ball away to Withers. Withers can't hold on to it. And it's the Rhinos' turn to put the pressure on. A great chase there from Kevin Sinfield and Matt Diskin. Well, it is very, very slippery out there. We've seen mistakes from both sides on that score, but credit the chase. Vanakolu put under pressure. Big red head on him. Big red face now. Poaching, finds Sinfield. He has Senior outside him. Drop off ball to Senior. Senior running through the gap. Sinfield down the short side with Andy Hay. He gets the ball inside of Willie Poaching. It pops out from Poaching though, and Forshaw takes the tackle. Withers anxious to make amends. So the Bulls get to breathe again there. This is McAvoy, tackled by McDermott and Diskin. Lowe's leads offside, says Carl Kirkpatrick. It's a penalty apiece. Just coming up to the 10-minute mark. Lowe's finds Fielden. Fielden tackled by Hay and McDermott, the first time that McDermott and Fielden have clashed. McAvoy tackled by Senior, good strong tackle by Senior. Lowe's finds Forshaw. Forshaw, drop off ball to Lowe's. Good move this from Bradford. Seem to have numbers. It just slowed down in centre field, but now it's got a spark from Leon Price. Price cutting through. Well tackled by Ryan Bailey. Going the short side now, Lowe's sees the gap. Vanakolu can't hold on to it. Lowe's picks it up. Knock on by Vanakolu. Vanakolu saw Calderwood and Chev Walker in close attendance, looked at them, knocked the ball. Every child on every park is taught that skill. Easier said than done, but took the eye to the ball came out, and that means Leeds have the ball now. Andy Hay looking to get away, slips, and Daniel Gartner gets the easy tackle. Cummings finds McDermott drops the ball down to Pratt. Pratt going down the south stand side, kicks ahead into centre field. The chase is on from Keith Senior. Deakins there, and Deakins tackled by Senior. Fielden gets the ball away to Peacock. Leeds penalised there, but I think Kirkpatrick was taken in there by the dive. As it is, it's irrelevant. The Bulls have cleared their lines and got what they want. Lowe's, inside ball to Joe Vagana. Ball's come out, but it's a knock on. And in turn, I thought that was a little harsh on Bradford. There seemed to be two players in the tackle when the ball come out. And so perhaps things even up there. Sheridan finds Bailey. Bailey gets the ball away to... This is Diskin. Finds Chev Walker. Chev Walker driving it up. Danny Ward now, up to the halfway line. Ball thrown out wide, McAvoy juggle with it, then comes back inside. He's tackled well by Sinfield eventually. And the Rhinos put in plenty of pressure on the Bulls. This is Gilmore. Tackled by McDermott and Sinfield. Vanakolo driving it up. He's tackled by Sheridan, and great tackle there from Keith Senior. Strong in the tackle, strong in the upper body strength, pulling the giant Vanakolu down. Peacock tackled by Senior and McDermott again. This is Leon Price. Mark Calderwood, who dropped back presumably for a kick, came flying into the line there. This is Price, last tackle now. Eventually the balls go to the air. Pratt and Cummins are there. Cummins takes it brilliantly. Oh, fantastic from the Leeds captain. Absolutely outstanding from the Leeds captain. Carl Pratt, sandwich there. And eventually the Bulls pulled up for offside. Well, what a great passage of play. We've had 6-4 it is. 15 minutes gone. Played at 1,000,000 miles an hour this game. Kevin Sinfield kicking for touch. Finds it. A great kick for touch up on the 20-metre line. Willie Poach at dummy half. Finds Danny Ward. Danny Ward drives it at Leon Price. Diskin now. Finds Sheridan. Sheridan ignores the run of Hay, then finds McDermott. McDermott pulled down by Lowe's. This is Sheridan. Inside ball to Andy Hay. Andy Hay going for the line. Oh, he tried to get it away to Diskin. And Withers picks it up. So close for Leeds. You can't fault Hay for giving the ball. It looked like Diskin was actually taken out off the ball. Bailey needs to get the tackle in. He missed it. Thankfully for him, his captain was backing up. Well, Diskin appeared to be held back as he was about to collect that ball from the Hay offload. Kirkpatrick wanted none of it. This is Lowe's. Finds Peacock. He juggles with it. Senior needs to lock the ball up. He does. Fielden driving it up. Tackled by McDermott, but bumps out of that tackle, then throws his knee into the tackle, as is his style. Lowe's finds Peacock out wide to Gilmore. Gilmore, well tackled by Senior and Pratt. They're trying to get him in touch. He anchors himself down. This is the last tackle now. Leon Price finds Deakin. Deakin, little chip kick through. Calderwood's there. Calderwood eventually feels it. He's trying to get away from his own line. Can he get away? No, he's caught dead in goal. So, drop out from Leeds. Picked up there by McAvoy. Driving downfield, he slips on the turf and Hay and Ward complete the tackle. This is Fielden, he comes back across. Danny Ward gets the tackling. He gets the offload away, however, to Peacock. Peacock runs into his own man. Like an obstruction to me. Lowe's goes to go around Diskin. Diskin did well to readjust and get the tackle in. Peacock finds Price to Deakin. Deakin cuts the ball out. This is Brandon Costin, a former Huddersfield Giant, brought down 9 metres short. This is Price. He tries to get away from the tackle of Chev Walker. Schoolboy adversaries in Leeds. And the Glover kick comes through. Well picked up. Good composure from Leeds there. Great defensive set. Knock on by Andy Hay. But the balls are offside. Mark Calderwood takes a quick tap. Tackled by Michael Withers and James Lowe's. And they're still offside. Oh no. Dangerous spear tackle. Back chat. And Leeds have made 30 metres. Kick from Sinfield. Straight up into the gantry. You're going to throw it down that way. Hay brought down. 32 out from the ball's line. Diskin to Ward. Ward spinning attack. He's had a great first half, Danny Ward. Diskin goes from dummy half, pushes away from the tackle of Fielden. Still going, throws it back to Sheridan. Comes off Sheridan's shoulder, Barry McDermott picks up. He drives it upfield, he's tackled by Peacock. Sheridan now, looking for the ball back inside, gets the ball back to Andy Hay. Hay just needs to keep his composure, gets the ball to Willie Poaching! Oh! Fantastic stuff! Brilliant stuff there. A real try for the Leeds forwards. Barry McDermott involved, Danny Ward involved. Andy Hay, a crucial part, delayed his pass, delayed it, and then found Willie Poaching. Poaching took the ball behind him to score, and the Rhinos take the lead. Well, Willie P scored in the first game against the Bulls when the Rhinos went on to win. Is it a lucky omen? Well, they've taken the lead now. Hell of a long way to go in this game. Both teams showing a tremendous high level of skill. So Sinfield with the conversion attempt. Missed the first one from far out on the main stand side. This is very much nearer. But he's hooked it to the left. So the Rhinos just keep it to 8-6. Well, I've mentioned before the wet conditions here. It hasn't gotten any drier out there, and the way Willie Poaching took that ball and pulled it into his body to dive over to the line. Fantastic stuff. So Deakin kicking across the ground again. It bounces before it's eventually picked up. Danny Ward brought down, 25 out from his own line. Diskin finds Sheridan onto McDermott. McDermott driving it upfield. Diskin down the south stand side, finds Willie Poaching, the try scorer. Tries to get the ball out, still going Willie Poaching. Driving upfield is the big Samoan. Carl Pratt's picked up. Carl Pratt trying to go past Leon Price and James Lowes. It's the last tackle now for Leeds. Leeds have a roll on, can they capitalise? Sheridan finds Sinfield. Does Sinfield know it's the last tackle? He does indeed. That's come off a Bradford man, but it's picked up there. Costin brought down, well tackled by Sinfield. This is Vagana, tackled by McDermott and Sheridan. McAvoy. Oh, he doesn't seem to know where he's going, McAvoy. Gilmore just looked at him like he didn't even know his name. This is Peacock. Spins out of the tackle of Senior, but Hay and McDermott are there to complete. Leeds must watch their discipline now. They have Bradford under pressure. They've coughed the ball up a couple of times, and this is a good attack by the Bulls. But they're still not over the halfway line. Leeds cannot afford to give away penalties. Deakin with the kick. Cummins picks up, 2 minutes out from his own line, driving upfield. James Lowes runs into the back of Keith Senior and claims the obstruction. This is Senior now. Over the 20-metre line, good running by Leeds. Carl Pratt picks up, gets the ball back. Sheridan going for a 40-20, he's seen Vanakolu up, the chase is on. The chase is on from Mark Calderwood. Vanakolu is nowhere near it, Withers is though. Diskin and Calderwood, no penalties now from Leeds. They have the balls under pressure. Costin fires the ball out wide to McAvoy. He gets it away to Gilmore. Gilmore knocks on. And that is what rugby league football is all about. Leeds were stuck in their own half. The tactician of Ryan Sheridan boots downfield. The chase of Calderwood. Diskin there as well, putting the pressure on, and sooner or later the nerves gave way. Well, McAvoy and Gilmore look like complete strangers out on this right-hand side for Bradford. They do not look confident. Sheridan finds Poaching to Sinfield. Sinfield dummies, he's well tackled by Forshaw. And likewise, the Bulls forwards putting the hard tackles in on Kevin Sinfield, and the ball coming out. Good tackle by Hay. Paul Anderson on. A welcome return for the Bradford fans. Another former Leeds player in the Bulls colours. He's missed large proportions of this season with injury. Lowe's finds Deacon. Deacon gets the ball out. This is Gilmore. Gilmore gets away from Hay. Senior makes the tackle though. Great chase there from Keith Senior. Lowe's finds Deacon onto Price. Price tries to get the ball back. Just throws it back in the end, but it goes to a man. It's gone to Vanakolu now. He cuts inside, but well tackled by Leeds. It's the last tackle now. Deacon. Little chip through. Carl Pratt has to catch it and field the kick. He does indeed. Can't get away from his own line though. Did well to field it there, Carl Pratt. Safety first option. "15 minutes to go in the half. 8-6 it is to the Rhinos. Barry McDermott going off to the blood bin. Wayne McDonald coming on. And so the dropout to come. Sinfield kicks downfield, bounces just over halfway and bounces downfield, and Paul Anderson has to get back and he's knocked on. Oh! Ryan Bailey gives him a warm round of applause. Well, just as he was about to pick the ball up, the boots went from underneath him. This is Sinfield. Dummies going himself, tackled by Forshaw. It's been a good contest between the two number 13s. Cummins. Wayne McDonald now, fresh on the field. Picked up by Forshaw. Penalty to Leeds. Ball reefed out. McDonald needs to keep his cool. It's Lowe's that's involved. Jimmy Lowe's barely up to Wayne McDonald's nipples. Francis Cummins points to the post. Eleven minutes to go. Kevin Sinfield, 2 misses from 2 so far this evening. We're looking to make amends now. No problem this time. Slots it right between the uprights to give the Rhinos a 10 points to 6 lead. Willie Poaching coming off to warm applause, rightly so. Danny Maguire on for the Rhinos. So Kevin Sinfield will rotate into the pack to loose forward. Mark Calderwood lets it bounce and then comes into centre field. Tackled by Fielden. This is Ward, driving in at lows. Now, what impact can Danny Maguire have on this game? Undoubted skill. One of the best young players in the world, let alone Great Britain. Starred for the junior academy down under last year. Diskin goes down the short side, finds Chev Walker. Chev Walker does well to cut back inside with the touchline beckoning. This is Sinfield, he kicks through. McAvoy's chasing back to his own goal. He picks it up, has to take it out. Good chase there. Maguire and Bailey in with the tackle. Vanakola now drives it up at Chev Walker, spins in the tackle. Kevin Sinfield aids his teammate to complete the tackle. This is Costin, brought down on the 40-metre line. Oh, and Anderson now. So much power. Deakin kicks through. Just goes out, 23 out from the Leeds line. 9 minutes to go in the half. Sinfield finds Chev Walker, who's well marshalled in the tackle. Sheridan to Hay. Hay drives it up, tackled by Peacock. Sheridan to Danny Ward. Danny Ward now runs at Leon Price. Diskin finds Sheridan onto Wayne McDonald. McDonald now. McDonald bursting through the tackle. He's brought down over the halfway line. This is Diskin. Diskin still going, slips on the wet turf, but gets the ball away. This is Sinfield. He cuts back in. Great stuff from Leeds. Now Sheridan. Sheridan puts the kick through. The chase is on from Senior. Gilmore's there, and he's pushed in goal. And it's a dropout. Great chase there. Take a bow, Keith Senior. Take a bow, Andy Hay. Well, the pressure is just mounting on Gilmore. Expect Leeds to constantly come down this side. And now he's gone down injured, the former Wigan man. Bailey controls it with his chest, then drives it upfield. Great running from Bailey. And slightest of knock-ons by Danny Maguire. Was a knock-on. Disappointing for Leeds. Unable to keep the momentum going. Well, it's certainly not been mistake-free rugby from either side. Both coaches will be disappointed with the completion rate. Keith Senior comes flying out of the line there, giving Gilmore space to come downfield. Gilmore slips on the halfway line and Francis Cummins completes the tackle. Leon Price finds Gartner. He's well tackled there by Diskin. Lowe's misses Gilmore, gets the ball out wide. Has the ball come out again? As indeed. Well, touch judges are the two busiest men out there tonight, signalling knock-ons and balls being reefed out. Carl Kirkpatrick is certainly a referee who relies on his touch judges. Ryan Sheridan barking orders at his team. Sinfield finds Senior. He tries to get away from Withers, gets the ball out wide. This is Senior to Bailey. Bailey over the 40-metre line. Wayne McDonald now. He cuts into centre field. South Stand appeals for a high shot, but their lack of conviction summed up that it was, in fact, a bit lower. This is Calderwood. Calderwood versus Wakona. And Winners has dropped it. Can he get there? No. Oh, how unlucky for Chev Walker. The ball span out. Now Leeds need to keep this pressure up. Great chase for Mark Calderwood. Well, this is a tactic Leeds have employed in every single game against the Bulls this year. Calderwood against Vanakolu. He's had him every single time. Vanakolu cannot deal with his pace. Great drop out from Deakin. Up to the halfway line, fielded by Francis Cummins. Now Leeds need to complete this set of 6. They've had these dropouts before and not been able to complete the set afterwards. It's about putting pressure on the Bulls. This is Bailey. He drives it upfield, up to the 30-metre line. Sheridan, looking for runners, finds Andy Hay. He finds Keith Senior. Senior's through. Senior will score. Well, Keith Senior, tremendous try, but Andy Hay with the ball. He's having an absolutely storming match, is the former Sheffield Eagle Andy Hay. A fantastic ball to his former Eagles teammate Keith Senior. And the Rhinos extend their lead. You could see the joy on Senior's face. Andy Hay delayed the pass perfectly, then the power of Senior, the pace of Senior. And a try for the Rhinos. Well, remember back to the first minute when the Bulls scored through Withers. It seemed as if it might be a long night for the Rhinos. Since then, they have put untold pressure on the Bulls line, and they've come up with a big lead now, but not big enough against the Bulls. Kevin Sinfield has this conversion attempt from the South Stand touchline side. He has 1 from 3 so far. The one from a penalty. So now, Sinfield. Oh, he's got it. He's got it. The power of the South Stand at his back, forcing that ball over. He's got his sights now, Kevin Sinfield. So 10 points the Rhinos lead. 2 minutes to go in the half. Vitally important they don't concede. We saw it last week. Dangerous pass, but Ward gets it in the breadbasket. Diskin to Wayne McDonald. Wayne McDonald tries to go around Leon Price. Leeds have certainly targeted Price. Price offside. Oh, shocking. Diskin spinning in the tackle. Brought down, 22 out from his own line. Sinfield goes into centre field, well tackled by Gartner. Diskin to Wayne McDonald. He's brought down. Last tackle now for Leeds. Inside the 40, Sheridan gets the kick away. Hayes offside. And bounces into touch. That'll do for Leeds. For 60 seconds remaining. Now taking an eternity to come to this scrum. So Carl Kirkpatrick stops the clock on 42 seconds. Price needs to be tackled by Maguire. He is. 30 seconds to go in the half. This is Forshaw. Steps around. No, he doesn't. Ryan Bailey stretched out an arm to pull him down by the shirt collars. Anderson, tackled by McDonald. The two big men collide. Deakin, looking to go through the gap. Hay gets the tackle in. Ward completes. 10 seconds to go in the half. Peacock down the short side. He's going to be tackled by Ward. Tried to get the ball away, he couldn't. 2 seconds remaining. Lowe's down the short side, kicks through. Goes straight out, and that's half time. And a 16 points to 6 lead for the Leeds Rhinos. Well, we are set for a cracking second half here. 16-6 to the Rhinos. The Bulls will come out firing. There is absolutely no doubt of that. Both teams, as they finish the first half, so still no appearance of Robbie Paul for the Bulls. No doubt he will have some part to play in this game. And for the Rhinos, no Rob Burrow so far. This is Ryan Bailey. Tackled by Fielden. Gets the ball away. Good work there from Bailey and Diskin. Diskin well to distribute the ball. Southdown appeal for a high shot. It's a tricky one to do on Wayne McDonald. Keith Senior bumps out the first tackle. Tries to get it back. Good drive there from Leeds. Well, Leeds showing plenty of attack. Be careful they don't throw away too much possession. Fielden, tackled by Sinfield and Walker. Deakin gets the Forshaw. Then on to Brandon Costin. He's brought down 28 out from the Leeds line. Has he knocked on? No. Took his time to get up though. Fielden finds Deakin, he's running backwards, finds Leon Price. Price is going backwards, but he's working the options now. This is Gilmore coming into centre field, but he's tackled well by Danny Maguire, but he gets the ball away. Deakin again drops the ball back to Paul Anderson. He's tackled by Wayne McDonald. Gets the ball away to Lowe's again. This is Gilmore. Tries to go round Senior. Senior has him by the shirt collars. Needs to pull him down. And the two men join in. It's the last tackle now. Price finds Deakin. Leeds have been pulled out a bit here. Calderwood needs to pick up. He does indeed. Then he comes away from his own line and anchors himself down a metre over his line. Chev Walker now. He pulls up. Needs to get some work from his teammates. He's picked up, drops the ball down. It's a try for the Bulls. Well, I think this will be a try for Bradford. It's another one for Bulls and Daniel Gartner. Chev Walker trying to get the ball away. Or was he? Oh, a difficult one here. Gartner's in there. Well, this is a real judgment call by the video ref. The Bradford hand forces the ball out. Well, this will be a real tough one for the video ref. Well, I wouldn't like to be the man making this decision. Either way, one of the teams is going to feel aggrieved. And no wonder he's taking a long, hard look at it. In back play, Mark Calder was limping round. Well, this game is going to swing on this decision. This is going to be a crucial decision because I've no doubt Deacon would convert from the distance and it would make it 16-12. So, until we see the screen, we're not going to know. Try it is. The ref's call says that Chev Walker tried to offload the ball. And so Bradford have a try, the crucial first try of the second half. Deacon converts. So Cordwood still limping. Tackle needs to go in, it does from Ward. Anderson drives at Sinfield. Sinfield and Bailey, no, Chev Walker it is in on the tackle. Working this south stand side through Fielden. Lowe's scooting away from dummy half, gets away from the tackle of Diskin. Bailey needs to get in and Cummins completes. Great tackle from Francis Cummins. An enormous tackle, but Leeds still in trouble. This is Leon Price. Ball comes out in the tackle. Danny Maguire dives on it and is in turn dived on. Well, that was a big defensive effort from Leeds. If they'd have conceded again, the tide would have turned in this game. As it is, they still lead 16-12. This is Wayne McDonald. He goes through the first tackle cover. Diskin now finds Ward. Ward up to the 40-metre line. Good running from Ward. Diskin to Sheridan. Sheridan dummies to his left, then goes right with Sinfield. Sinfield gets the ball away to Ryan Bailey. He's tackled on the halfway line. Sinfield finds Sheridan. Sheridan puts boot to ball straight down the middle of the field. Chases on from Danny Maguire and Sheridan himself. And it's a good tackle from Sheridan. He throws the ball back though to Withers. And Withers is tackled in turn. McAvoy drops the ball back inside for Gilmore. Maguire needs to get the tackle in and does on the 30-metre line. Great tackle by Maguire. This is Vanakolu. Maguire doubles up. McDonald completes. Lowe's. Lowe's goes from dummy half. How often he has scored against his former club. Deacon puts the boot to it. Calderwood's going to watch it drift into the south stand. Doesn't need to worry about that one. So now the Bradford captain, Robbie Paul's on the field. Andy Hay runs straight into. Ball comes out. Well, that's a very harsh call on Andy Hay on first inspection. Oh, there's a definite hand. Oh, what are you doing out there, referee? The hand of Robbie Paul comes straight through, pushes the ball out of Andy Hay's hand. He's absolutely spot on, Carl Kirkpatrick there, and missed it. This is Withers, inside border Robbie Paul. Robbie Paul tackled by Danny Maguire. Withers finds Forshaw. Forshaw tackled by Diskin. Lowe's influence in this game becoming more and more apparent as the game grows on. This is Peacock, well tackled and completed by McDonald. Down the short side now, Lowe's throws the ball behind Gilmore. Pratt flies out of the line, but eventually completes the tackle along with Senior. This is Deakin. Finds Robbie Paul. Robbie Paul needs to be marshalled. He gets the ball out wide to Withers. Withers puts the chip kick through. The chase is on. Mark Calderwood does well. Kevin Sinfield, hungry for work. Come fully running 12 metres to take that ball, but the ball's come out. Oh, it's Ira-strewn second half for Leeds. Putting pressure on themselves. This is Brian McDermott. He's tackled well by Bailey and Diskin. Lowe's finds Deakin. Inside border Fielden. Fielden in centre field. Tries to get away from the tackle of Ward. Ward and Bailey pulling him down to the deck. Eventually felled on the 10-metre line. Lowe's goes from dummy half. Finds Peacock, Gartner rather. He's brought down 5 metres short. Lowe's fires the ball out wide. It's gone out wide in touch. Vanicolo's in touch, is he? Well, Steve Cross, the video referee, gets another tough one here. Vanicolo looked like he was going into touch. Great tackle by Calderwood. Well, look, the ball looks to be well over the touchline there. And then putting the ball down on the corner flag. And the Bradford Bulls have accepted it before the video ref has. No try, 20-minute restart the ball, Rhinos. Carl Kirkpatrick not keeping up with play. This is Ryan Bailey. He's up to the 30-metre line. If Leeds can ride out this Bull storm, this is Barry McDermott back on the field. Fielding in on the tackle. Sheridan to Hay. Hay throws the ball behind Senior, but Pratt eventually picks it up. He's brought down, 42 out from his own line. Leeds just need to complete this set of 6. Sheridan going for a 40-20, but it's well in centre field. Vanikolu has to go back and get it. And Vanikolu continues his horror game as he just slips to try and get it, but he does field the kick. And the problem you've got with a player, Leslie Vanakolu's power and space and strength, is that he can have a nightmare game for 79 minutes and then go 80 metres for a try. Good tackle by Bailey. This is Fielden. Rocked backwards there. Great tackle by Sinfields. Lowe's down the short side, finds Vanakolu, gets the ball out wide, they're feeding it inside. Brandon Costin's away, has to be tackled by Francis Cummins. Is tackled, Lowe's gets the bum back. Costin again, Costin going for the corner. McDonald and Calderwood lock the ball up. Great defence from Leeds. Last tackle now. Forshaw finds Deakin, good pressure by Sheridan. Goes out to Robbie Paul, kick goes through, Pratt will need to field this. Pratt boots it straight into the Bulls fans. Great pressure there from Ryan Sheridan. Nothing wrong with that at all, the chase on Deakin. Carl Pratt, safety first option, bang on. Absolutely no dramas here for Leeds. Just need to keep their composure. There's 27 minutes to go in this game. They lead by 4 points. They have had the better of the Bulls in this match in its entirety, but this second half has been all Bradford. Sinfield now with a dropout. Bounces on the 30, then goes upfield. It's eventually fielded. Maguire and Senior get the tackle in. Ball comes firing out. Didn't appear to get to his feet before playing that ball. McDermott in with a tackle. Brian McDermott rocked back by McDonald, but gets the ball away to Robbie Paul. Robbie Paul going for the line. Robbie Paul scored, and how often has that happened against Leeds? Go to sleep for a second on the fence, and Robbie Paul will punish you. Scored the opening try in the last meeting between the two sides at Valley Parade. All the scoreboard reads. The kick to come. Despairing dive by Francis Cummins as he dived for the line. So Deakin has the conversion to give the Bulls the lead again. A lead they haven't had since 6 minutes into this match. He's missed it though. Well, this game just gets better and better. Really on a knife edge now. Jamie Jones-Buchanan and Rob Burrow warm up for the Rhinos. They're yet to make an appearance. What sort of impact could the Pocket Rocket have on this match? Sinfield bullets it downfield. Bounces off the shin of Lowe's. Picked up now by Brian McDermott. He's tackled by Bailey. Lowe's now, dummy half. Finds Fielden. He runs away from Barry McDermott. McDermott chases him down and pulls him to the deck on the 20. Balls come out. Leeds penalised. Brian McDermott now. runs it. Well, Leeds have had very few decisions go for them in this game. That knock-on there was never a knock-on. Field and let the ball go out of his grasp. The ball goes through to Robbie Paul. Great tackle by Keith Senior. Forshaw now. Gets the ball back. It's well picked up by Peacock. He joggled it from behind him, but held on to the ball. Lowe's finds Deakin. Deakin. Lowe's. Last tackle now. Deakin. Going for the little chip kick through. Calderwood's there. Calderwood boots it straight out of play. Leeds having to do an awful lot of defending in this second half. Leeds just need a spell of pressure down the Bradford end. Sinfield kicks out. It's controlled by the boot by Lowe's. On the 40, finds Brian McDermott. He's knocked to the deck by Wayne McDonald. Lowe's finds Field and balls come out. What will the decision be this time? Play on. Finally a break for Leeds. Sinfield finds Bailey. Bailey spins in the tackle of Brian McDermott. Diskin to Barry McDermott. He's tackled on the 30-metre line. Diskin to Wayne McDonald. Wayne McDonald driving it through, looking to get the offload away, finds Diskin. Diskin makes a half break. He's brought down 45 out from his own line. Maguire to Sheridan, on to Sinfield. Sinfield kicks ahead. The chase is on, but it goes straight down the throat of Venakolu. Sinfield's there and completes the tackle. Need Radford on for the balls, getting the ball away there. Good tackle there from Ryan Sheridan. Vanakolo, tackled by Sinfield and Chev Walker. Lowe's going from dummy half, going across the face of the Leeds defence. Pressure's on now from Leeds. Withers cuts back inside. Diskin and McDonald do well to pull him down. Last tackle now on the 30-metre line. Deakin, little chip kick through. Chase is on. Pratt picks up. Pratt going in towards his own line. Robbie Paul trying to push him back. Keith Senior now finds Francis Cummins. He cuts away. Maguire finds Senior. Senior driving upfield. Barry McDermott now, up over the 20-metre line. Sheridan finds Sinfield. Sinfield, little chip kick ahead, caught by Calderwood. Calderwood trying to get the ball back, he's tackled. Chev Walker, touch judge is on. And you see what the touch judge saw here. 20 minutes to go. The last quarter of the game. As close as the opening second at 16 all. Well, Leeds getting the ball, kicking downfield. This is just what Leeds need. This is exactly what Leeds need. Possession inside the Bulls' half. They need to keep hold of it now. Jamie Jones, fresh on for Leeds. Diskin finds Sheridan. Need to complete this set, Leeds. This is Wayne McDonald. He's brought down by Radford. Nothing silly now from Leeds. Diskin. Ball comes out. A penalty to Leeds. 25 out. Francis Cummins will point to the sticks. So, Sinfield now to give the Rhinos the lead again. This will be a great fillip for the Rhinos if they can get it. They've been under constant pressure in this second half. Constant pressure, conceded 2 tries. A needless one given away for Gartner. And then Robbie Paul working his magic in close range for the second. But the scores remain 16-all. Can Kevin Sinfield give the Rhinos the lead again? This penalty, 22 metres out. Slots it over. Deakin kicks downfield. Caldwood feels the kick. Seems to have shaken off his earlier injury. Tackled by Brian McDermott and Jimmy Lowes. Sheridan finds Barry McDermott. He drives it straight upfield. 15 out from his own line. Didn't play that ball correctly, Barry McDermott, but gets away with it. Brought down, 28 out. Diskin finds Wayne McDonald. He's had a big game since coming on. Big Macca. And he's up over the 40-metre line again. Sheridan finds Sinfield. Sinfield kicks ahead early again. The chase is on. Vanakolu fields it again. Chev Walker has to make the tackle. He does, shepherds him inside, and good chase. This is good from Leeds. Playing the football down in Bradford's half. Brian McDermott. Tackled by Jamie Jones. Willie Poaching is back on for the Rhinos. Jones gets his second tackle in this set on Radford. This is Forshaw, steps back inside. Jones needs to get him. Does indeed. Lowes finds Fielden. Onto Deakin. This is Robbie Paul. He gets the ball back. Gilmore hesitates. Waits, goes backwards. Willie Poaching's there. Runs around Willie Poaching, but he's still not got to the point where he started his run. And he's tackled by the 2 Leeds props. 15 minutes remaining. Deakin kicks through. Francis Cummins is there. Francis Cummins lets it bounce. He'll have to run it out. He does. He's tackled by Costin and Radford. Caldwood's at dummy half. He picks up. Coming into centre field. Tries to go around Robbie Paul, but he's tackled on the 10-metre line. This is Willie Poaching. Finds Andy Hay. Andy Hay skips out of the tackle. Still going Andy Hay. Brought down, 38 out. He's had a wonderful game, Andy Hay. This is Carl Pratt. Up to the halfway line. Sheridan to McDermott on the halfway line. McDermott hits the tackle. Makes it up to the 40. Sinfield puts the high bomb into the corner. Danny Maguire just on for Calderwood. Bounces of Vanakolu. The chase is there from Leeds. It's Danny Maguire. He slows him down. And eventually Keith Senior pulls him to the deck. This is McAvoy. He's brought down on the 20. Senior and Poaching in on the tackle. Brian McDermott tackled. Carl Kirkpatrick pulling the Rhinos back. Putting the pressure on. This is Robbie Paul. Gets the ball out wide. Kick goes in early. Chase is on. Cummins has to feel it. Chase is on from Brandon Costin. Like a flop from Radford, but no, says the referee. This is Chev Walker looking to go around the Bulls' defence, and this time just takes the tackle. Cummins finds Carl Pratt. Carl Pratt running out wide. No one at dummy half. Keith Senior's there now. He finds Willie Poaching. Fielden, the tackle. Leeds under pressure now in their own quarter. This is Wayne McDonald. He busts out the tackle. Forshaw pulling him down. Diskin finds Sinfield. Sinfield kicks downfield. It's along the deck this time. They'll eventually pick it up by Vanakolu, just short of his 10. The South Stand appeal for a knock-on. More in hope than in knowledge that it happened. An absolutely electric atmosphere inside Headingley. 2 points the difference. The Rhinos lead 18 points to 16. It was 16-6 at half-time. The Bulls have come back as the champions they are. World champions, Super League champions. Lowe's finds Brian McDermott. He flicks the ball back for Robbie Paul. Gets the ball away to Gilmore. Gilmore cuts back inside. He's well tackled. It's the last tackle now. On the 40-metre line, the Leeds 40. Robbie Paul kicks through. And it's going to bounce into touch. 12 and a half minutes to go. 2 points the difference. Danny Maguire actually coming on and on the wing. New position for Danny Maggs. Certainly give Leeds creative options out wide. 15,328 inside Headingley tonight. And what a game they've seen. Keith Senior cuts back inside. Looked like a high shot from Forshaw. But no, said the referee. This is Barry McDermott. He runs over the top of Brian McDermott. Diskin now goes on his own from dummy half. Finds Chev Walker. Chev Walker cuts back inside. Still going Chev. And eventually pulled down by Stuart Fielden. Diskin finds Wayne McDonald. Wayne McDonald pulled down, 42 out from the Bulls line. This is Sheridan. Finds Sinfield. Sinfield running at the line. Sheridan gets it back. Chinking and weaving and trying to force an opening in that Bradford line. Diskin finds Sinfield now. He kicks to the corner. The chase is on. Chase is there from... Needs to get the tackle in though. And does well to get away from his own line. Carl Pratt couldn't get hold of McAvoy. McAvoy showed great strength to get away from his own line. Robbie Paul gets the ball out wide to Radford. Well tackled there by Danny Maguire. Robbie Paul back to Radford. On to Costin. Costin down the south stand side. Good tackle by Francis Cummins. What a good game the Leeds captain has had tonight. That initial mistake in the first minute, more than eradicated by some outstanding defence by Cummins. But now they slip through. The chase is on. Carl Pratt needs to get it. Carl Pratt kicks away. Sheridan, a lifesaver for Leeds there, like a ping pong. Ball came flying out and eventually Carl Pratt booted it into touch. The advantage was with Bradford. Cummins gets a fingertip to it. And so, with under 10 minutes to go, Bradford have a scrum 15 metres out from the Leeds line. Almost exactly the same as they had right at the start of the game. Withers gets the ball to Robbie Paul. Withers, the man who scored from that scrum. He has the ball now. He's looking to go on his own. Still going Withers. Spinning in the tackle. He's trying to get the ball over. He's well held up there by Leeds. They must watch Lowe's now. Must watch Lowe's. Lowe's are going to go for the line. No, he's held up. Awesome tackle by Matthew Diskin. Deakin slips. Slips away from the tackle, but not from the second one by McDonald. The pressure is not over for Leeds, though. They need to tackle for 6. Robbie Paul looking to go out wide. He shot the ball, but it's not a knock-on. It is, says the referee, and they've done it. For this one occasion, they've done it. They'll have to do it 5 or 6 times more in the closing 8 minutes of this game, but that was outstanding stuff from the Rhinos. A resolute line, outstanding defence. Well, credit Matthew Diskin there, the current incumbent of the blue and amber number 9. And what a season the young man has had. He came up against the former Leeds number 9 there, Lowe's, a man who's scored tries against the best of them in the world. But he didn't get past Disco. This is Pratt, jinking and weaving, looking for work, dragged backwards. Wayne McDonald driving it up. Rob Burrows on. Kevin Sinfield puts the kick through, going for the 40-20. Is he going to get it? It's staying in field. And Vanakolu gets to it deep inside his own half. Fantastic chase there from the Leeds lads. They must be dead on their feet, the work they've done in this game, but they sprinted up to form the line for this start of this set of 6. Vanakolu now coming into centre field, tackled by Sinfield. 7.5 minutes remaining. Coming down the short side, Sinfield in with a tackle. Danny Ward sporting a headband, obviously getting a cut early on. Deakin gets the way to Robbie Paul. Out wide, this is Leon Price. Leon Price against Carl Pratt. Carl Pratt wraps him up. Leeds mustn't give away a penalty here. It's the last tackle. Bradford, he's over his 40 there, but it's in centre field anyway. When the kick came from Deakin, Chev Walker, a little hop and a run. Looking for a gap. Brian McDermott gets the tackle in. Rob Burrow to Francis Cummins. Francis Cummins slips on the 20-metre line. Danny Ward busts the tackle. Burrow finds McDermott. McDermott goes around the other McDermott, gets the offload away. It's a costly one because Bradford have come up with it inside the Leeds half. Brian McDermott finds Robbie Paul. Gets the ball away. Stuart Fielding nearly slipped it out of his hands. Robbie Paul now at dummy half. Finds Deakin. Deakin gets the ball back to Forshaw. Great tackle by Sinfield. Gets the ball away to Withers. Withers needs to be tackled by Hay, and poaching he is. Leeds can't afford to give away a penalty here. Fielding tackled by McDermott. Ball's come out. Knock on this time. Fielder's not happy. Barry Word has a quiet word in his shell-like. Fielden realised that throwing the ball away didn't do his team any favours at all. They're 2 points behind. So, 5 minutes to go. 2 points the Rhinos lead. They have the ball inside their own half with Chev Walker, 25 out from his own line. Sheridan finds Hay. Hay bumps out of the tackle. Rob Burrow to Poaching. Poaching bumps out of the first tackle of Robbie Paul. Still going, Willie Poaching. The big Samoan's on a charge. Robbie Burrow finds Sheridan. Sheridan kicks ahead behind Vanakolu. Vanakolu having to pick up 5 metres out from his own line. Danny Maguire needs to put the tackle in. He does indeed. Bradford know they need to get up the other end of the field. Brandon Costin driving it up. Danny Ward and Barry McDermott in on the tackles. Deakin gets the ball out wide. This is Robbie Paul, finds Leon Price. Leon Price cuts back inside. He's well tackled, 45 out from his own line. Down the short side with McAvoy. He's tackled by Senior. Now 45 out from the Leeds line. Deakin puts the bomb up. Cummins is underneath it. Cummins claims it. Captain Fantastic driving it upfield. Sinfield finds Chev Walker. Chev Walker gets away from the tackle of Lowe's. Lowe's attempted to throw him. Burrow had to go backwards to pick the ball up. Still going Robbie Burrow. Finds Kevin Sinfield. Sinfield spinning in the tackle. 5 metres short of halfway now, Leeds. Burrow finds Jamie Jones. He checks the run and comes back inside. Burrow to Sheridan, running at the line. Still going Ryan Sheridan. Ball come out. One-on-one tackle. And so the Bulls get the ball. Leon Price. Space out wide here. This is Brandon Costin. He's tackled by Maguire. 45 out from his own line. Radford finds Deakin. Onto Brian McDermott. He's pulled down, bang on halfway. 2.5 minutes remaining. Deakin finds Michael Withers. Well, it would be so typical of the Bulls if they were to snatch this game now. A trademark of their never say die attitude as they go through the gaps. Leeds need to defend stoutly. Going down the short side through Lowe's, gets the ball out wide, tackled by Hay, ball's popped out, Leon Price checks the run, Leon Price scores! And a try given.
Leon Price trying in the line of the year. They are no bigger than that.
Throwing the ball around the Bulls. There'll be about 30 seconds remaining on the restart. Deakin has the conversion to come. Give his team a 4-point lead. He's missed it. Hit the post. 18 seconds remaining. There's not going to be enough time. Or is there? Kevin Sinfield needs to get on with this. 9 seconds. Short. Senior knocks it back. Robbie Paul picks it up, and that's the end of the game. The Bulls have won it. They snatched it in the last second of the game. A disappointing end for the Rhinos, but they're a game they can be rightly proud of. A game that shows that they can mix it with the very best, and come the playoffs, will.